Thank you, Dilip, for the great introduction. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Let me start with a small quiz for all of you folks. Can you please identify who are these folks and what is the commonality of these folks? Please unmute yourself and start. We need to start with naming them. I will. Yeah, you made it, but my question is, who are these folks? Can you name them? Maybe I will help identifying one of the toughest person. This I will name as Sundar Pichai. Okay. Yeah, Satya Nadella, right? This is Ajay Pal Singh. Yeah. No, Dr. Naga. Once in a while you are wrong as well. This is Sanjay Mehrotra of Micron. Okay. This is Vivek Sankaran of Albertsons. And the last one is Shantanu Narayan of Adobe. Okay. Yeah, as few of you folks mentioned, these are the Indian CEOs in US for Fortune 500 companies. All these folks have survived a high level of competition to get where they are, and it has instilled in them perseverance, self-focus, and never say die attitude. I did some research on their educational background, and it looks like this. Phenomenal, isn't it? But the roots of their education is schooling in India. So today I am going to cover the evolution of Indian education system. India has always boasted of rich tradition in the areas of learning and education since ancient times. One of the famous education system in the ancient times was Gurukul system. Gurukul system was a residential program whose origin dates back to 5000 BC in Indian subcontinent. It was more prevalent during the Vedic age, where the students learned lot of subjects and about how to lead a cultured and disciplined life. Gurukul, what it means is the home of the Guru or the Acharya, where the student or the Shishya resides till his or her education gets complete. The relation between the Guru and the Shishya are so sacred that no fees were taken from there. The three key advantages I see in the Gurukul system is the overall development of the student. Secondly, the respect for the student towards the teacher is very much. Thirdly, there is no pressure on the students, and it helps to focus on the concepts more clearly. There is a disadvantage in the system. The literacy rate is quite less. Let us move from the Gurukul education system to the modern Indian system of education. In 1835, Lord Macaulay introduced the modern system of education in India. It was not with a great intention that the Britishers wants to educate Indians. Please see the screen and we will know the intent of Lord Macaulay. In 1835, he addressed the British Parliament like this. He spoke, "I propose that we replace our old and ancient education system, her culture, for the Indians think that all that is foreign and English is good and greater than their own. They will lose their self-esteem, their native culture, and they will become what we want them, a truly dominated nation." So this is the intent by the Britishers, but we Indians are always smart and we converted it for the benefit of us. Post-independence, lot of IIMs, IITs, medical institutions were launched, and we are able to create lot of IT folks, medical practitioners, and lot of educational champions. India provides a world-class education system, and the students learned lot of knowledge in various subjects. But still, I need to acknowledge the fact that it has become a rat race to become one ahead above the others. There is an absence of personality development, teaching of moral conscience, and ethical thinking. Less time is devoted to social and physical activities and skill sets that leads to become a better human being. Third, now we are in a different level of education system, online education system. I can see 4-year-old kids using gadgets like mobiles and laptops for their classes. I am not sure how much value it adds to our system, but definitely it is the need of the hour. So our Indian education system has evolved from the Gurukul's education system to the classroom-based sessions, modern sessions, and today to online-based systems. By next year, I wish and pray that normalcy returns to every one of us. But we are at the tip of the iceberg as far as Indian education system is concerned. The Indian government is taking lot of actions to promote the education system, and it needs to get evolved where it becomes a hybrid approach of Gurukul system, a classroom system, and online system. The holistic approach of the Gurukul system lies not only in developing the mental development, but it also encompasses the social and emotional growth. Tejasvi Navadi Tamastu. Let our study be enlightening. There is a famous Tamil saying that Karkai Nandre, Karkai Nandre, Pichai Poginum, Karkai Nandre. What it means? It means it is better to go in pursuit of education even at the expense of begging. Yes, you heard it right. Such is the importance of education, and today I am delighted and happy to discuss about the various educational systems and how it evolved. Sundar Pichais of the world have evolved and have climbed the corporate ladder mostly because of their educational backgrounds. There are geniuses and outliers like Steve Jobs who without proper graduation are able to create a difference in the system, but those are outliers and very few in count. Let the education system evolve better so that the future generation will become better and better because they can create a better place or better earth for all of us to live. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster Dilip Saha.